Back. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to take off these two housing covers and clean out the grass that's underneath them. Below them are the two spindles that spin the blades, and your belt drives are in there, some other gears and other components. So we want to make sure they stay relatively clean from grass and debris, and they don't get compacted in there that can create other problems down the road. So it's real easy. This cover here has 3 nuts on this side, 2 on that side, and then this cover here has 2 on this side and 2 on that side. So you don't need any kind of special tools. If you want to use the same tool that I'm using in this video, it's by Cobalt, which is sold exclusively at Lowe's, and the size that I'm using is a 3/8 socket. So you just go ahead and righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. I already took that off. I forgot. And if you need to replace any belts, there's 2 belts in here, and one of them is for the engagement of the pulley system for the trigger up here, and then the other one is actually for the pulley system for the blades. So if you need to replace those or other components, this is how you would get to those. Now you don't have to have this piece attached to here. I just leave it on there so that way it sits more upright. Oh, forgot one. Now I use this machine every day. I work about 5 days a week, and I do about just by myself about 100 lawns a month. I know that's not a lot for some folks. Some folks that is a lot. So I use this mower all the time. It's not a commercial grade mower. However, it is holding up fantastic. And I'm thinking about buying another one to have 2. And we'll talk about that in another video. Okay. So I haven't had any issues with this mower. This thing is incredible. So if your local Lowe's has this, which Lowe's exclusively sells the Troy-built Flex machine, you can't get this at Home Depot or anywhere else. If you have a chance to buy one of these, I highly recommend you get one. I've had other self-propelled mowers. I've tried the Husqvarna brand. I like that brand, but I went through 4 of their mowers in less than 30 days. They kept breaking, and I was buying the high-end ones. I even bought I bought the $300 one, the $500 one, and the $600 one. And the $600 mower is the most expensive one they sell at Lowe's, and that one just wasn't holding up to everyday use. But this machine is incredible. This is fantastic. So we do have the other attachments that go to this, which we'll cover in other videos. But back to this. As you can see, you have all your different components here. You got your engagement wire here, which allows you to, it's to your, I believe, yeah, this trigger goes to this part right here, so it gives you that throttle to go for your wheels. And then this lever is the engagement of your actual pulley system for your blades. So you push that, that creates tension on the belt, and then it turns the pulleys. In return, it pulls the bottom pulleys because it's one piece, and these are the blades here, or the belt here that connect to the pulleys for the blades underneath. So you see all this grass? We want to be able to get all that out. And I do that every so often, maybe about once a month or so. I'll have one day where I'm just doing equipment maintenance and just checking, seeing what machines need oil changes, which most of the time I do it once a month. Now, when you get to this point, you could probably use a leaf blower and just blow all that out. But right now, since I've done this before, there are some areas where the grass does want to get a little compacted, because so that the cover that's on there, and you're mowing in high grass, it's finding its way in here and it's wanting to jam itself into these different areas. So let me get something a little different. So best to try and get all that out, the tight areas, with a little flathead screwdriver or so, and then you can go ahead and use the leaf blower and you can get the rest out. Or if you just want to go ahead and try with here you go, with the leaf blower first, you definitely can. You know, I'm all about making it easier, not harder, that's for sure. Alright, I think we're ready now for the leaf blower. Let's get that out of the truck, see how that does. Okay, I cleaned it up really good. So you just kind of peek around, make sure you watch your fingers. You don't put them in areas that are going to bind your fingers into a pinch. And but you definitely don't want to do this when the mower is running. You want it off. You know, you can pull the kill switch tab out if you want, but you know, it's not going to start unless you pull it. There's no electric start on this thing for it to catch a circuit somehow. So anyways, so it's all clear. You know, it's real easy, where before there was some tension there because of all the grass was compacted. So what happens is when you get a lot of grass that's super compacted, it can cause these belts to get hot and want to break. They can get wedged until these pulleys down here that can create issues. They can get stuck in here and you can't engage your blade. So, you know, it only takes a couple of seconds to take the cover off. And so do that, you know, once a week and check it out inside, or once a month, or, you know, it depends really how often you mow. You know, I use this every day. I do a ton of lawns a day, some days more lawns than other days, but I use it every day. So it's a fantastic machine. It's the best self-propelled walk-behind mower I have ever purchased in my entire life, and that I have ever used. So Troy-Bilt Flex machine is definitely the way to go. Or even if you're just a homeowner or a home renter and you're not out there doing it for a business and you just want something that's fantastic, this is still the mower to have, because you can buy other attachments to do pressure washing. You have this big blower on there to blow leaves. You have a log splitter. You have a plug aerator for the lawn. You have a dethatcher. There's so many different attachments, and they're coming out with more. They have a water pump and so on. So I'm going to be buying those other ones. And anyway, so let's go ahead and put this back together. Now there's no certain order to put them on. It's just whatever you want to do. Actually, you probably want to put this bottom one on first, as I can see that it goes over that. Okay. There you go. I guess I just never noticed before. You don't want these super tight. Just hand tight is all you need. There's no washers. There's no nuts to the bolts. They have the frame there threaded, so that's one less thing you have to worry about. That's what I really like. You don't have to worry about trying to get your hand underneath there to hold a washer or, you know, anything like that. It just goes on pretty good. Now there's a little lip underneath these screws. Now on this top one here, you want to make sure you catch right underneath that. So when you tighten it, it's going to hold down that plastic frame there. There you go. On this side. Almost done. There we go. Wonder why I had 2 left over. Alright, the design of this machine is fantastic. They did a really great job. Alright guys, so I showed you how to get to the belt housing and to clear off that deck, what you want to do. Often you can see here it's open underneath and right here it's so that way you can get air.